Boys,
2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal.
Bye, Ernie.
The week is starting off right. Monday night and David Aldridge. And that kind of toughness is crucial to have at a young age. Thanks, D.A. Last season, one thing this Bulls team did was attack the glass. We're used to seeing them rebound well on the defensive end. They also did great work, Chris, getting second chance points.
You love the fight and attitude every player has in the paint. Everyone on this roster can go up and steal you an extra possession if you don't box them out.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Robert Covington.
Why would you leave
out there with
jerseys like this?
Green.
2K,
Then it's
why?
Evan Fournier.
What are you thinking?
And it's Lynn in at the one spot. Fournier's shot is off. On defense, Chicago. The drive by Booker. Shots over Fournier. Green with the rebound. Now here's Fournier. And he converts the layup. Fournier's got the game going here with the first basket for the Bulls.
First points of the night, and here we go.
He's showing his initiative, trying to put his imprint on the game right out the gate.
Dunn dishes to Chandler. Out to the right wing. Horford kicks to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Again, the miss by Booker. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Covington kicks to Fournier. Aldridge, the pass to Covington. Aldridge a screen. The feed to Lynn. Overdone. A nice shot by Lynn. Lynn's got his first points of the night.
And really respect the confidence of Lynn. His teammates love how he runs these pick and roll plays. And LaMarcus Aldridge really possesses tremendous shooting touch when you consider this guy's basically a 7-footer, and he's increasing that range. Last season, up over 40% from 3. Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
And Fournier kicks to Green. Outside, Lynn. Knocked loose. And here is Dunn. Inside. And there's Booker on the assist from Dunn. Booker's got his first 2 points. And Aldridge doesn't shoot a ton of threes, yet he still earns his keep in that mid-range.
Yeah, on that left block, back to the basket, and with his size, that turnaround Jay is just about unstoppable.
Goes up again. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
No, you got to put a body on Draymond, or he'll straight up eat you alive.
Last outing for Pittsburgh, it was a loss to the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, and in a hostile environment, they did not rise to the occasion, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, they allowed way too many easy buckets. I thought they lacked toughness and energy all night.
Feeds it to Dunn. Here's Horford. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Fournier against Booker. Outside, Green. Aldridge a screen. Green dishes to Lynn. The Bulls keep it alive. Green kicks to Lynn. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now the pass to Fournier. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. In transition, here comes Pittsburgh. And the dunk by Booker.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
With 1 on the clock.
And Dunn is a very physical defender. He gives his guy no room to breathe.
It's a tie game here in Oakland. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And certainly one of the game's bigger personalities, Trick.
Most importantly, it's just about how the guys.
A heart and soul guy, Draymond Green, has the kind of spirit, guys, that everyone else can just kind of feed off of.
Yeah, his talents and contributions now being appreciated. He's forced his way into the discussion of top 10 players in our league.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And guys, when you consider how Pittsburgh is doing, your thoughts?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Robert Covington out there with Green. Then it's Jeremy Lin. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Fournier in at the shooting guard position. Dunn kicks to Horford. There's a good screen. Booker up top. Dunn with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Off target from outside.
Look, they cannot leave him open like that. The D got away with one there. You know, and if you remember in college with the Gators, you know, Al Horford played power forward. Power forward, center, they're the same now. But he's been out of position his entire NBA career, so you have to give him credit for playing tough night in and night out.
Green's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight.
Take a drink each time Draymond Green misses.
Dunn passes to Livingston. The dish to Booker.
Finish your drink
for 3.
Makes one.
And it's rebounded by Covington. Booker's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Covington kicks to Fournier, banked in off the glass. Fournier's got his second bucket of the night.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
They set the pick. And Booker kicks to Livingston. Chandler a screen, off the screen. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Bulls shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And Chris, when you played, you were known as a guy at your size who could rip and run, take it coast to coast. You look around the league now, who are some of the best big men ball handlers?
Oh, you love it. If you get that board, you got to be able to take it, speed up the offense. We've seen Draymond just have a field day doing it with all the players on his team that could knock it down and score. Blake Griffin, Anthony Davis. We've even seen Paul Millsap and Julius Randle do it a little bit. So I love the fact that if you can get that board and push it, it makes it easier because you don't have to look for the outlet. You can actually find that point guard, that 2 guard in transition, and let them score, and you be the facilitator.
And stolen by Booker. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
Leaving the rest of the field in the dust.
Well, while he's out there making a play, everyone else is watching. Solid individual effort right there.
And more, it's looking like Devin Booker, the 13th pick in the 2015 draft, is going to be one of the biggest steals of that draft class.
And he's one that all GMs are looking at, and they wish they could have a redo. I mean, Booker was very young when he entered the draft, and some teams maybe shied away from that. But clearly he's shown that he could be one of the best players in that class.
That's too much space to give him out there on the perimeter. They got to close out on him.
Pittsburgh trails by 3. Dunn kicks to Horford. Fires from the wing. Fournier pulls it down.
He's got to be wondering, how did he miss that? I mean, he had all the space in the world.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here is Lin. And the wide open shot from Green. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin. And now a 6-point Chicago lead. Now Dunn. Chandler a screen. Dunn kicks to Booker. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
And now, the 2K Sports
Welcome back,
Halftime
everybody.
Show.
It's the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie, it was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. They really touched on the right formula in the second quarter. That'll do it.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. And Pittsburgh with the possession here. They trail by 6. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Pittsburgh looking at who they've got out there. We've got Chandler. Horford is out there with Livingston. Then there's Dunn, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard. Outside, Lynn. Green with a screen on Booker. And Fournier kicks to Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Fruitful possession, just doing what they can to extend the lead.
And that's what you have to do. Stay in the moment. Keep grinding.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, when the Bulls hired Fred Hoiberg, they wanted him to revamp the offense. Hasn't exactly gone to plan as the Bulls have struggled on the offense under Hoiberg. However, the team has stayed competitive.
That's good from Horford. And with Hoiberg, he came in wanting to play a more perimeter shooting and up-tempo type of basketball. But the personnel, Chris, just hasn't been a good match.
And part of it is the front office getting players who can't really hurt you from deep. But Hoiberg's responsibility is to make the most of the talent on the roster. It hasn't been an easy path for him with this team's talent.
Nice shot by Lynn.
And this team trusts Lynn to play within the offense. He's very good at taking high-quality shots.
And Booker kicks to Horford. Passes it to Booker. Pittsburgh working the ball around. Clock at 6. On the wing, Booker. Here's the 3. And that one is off. And the Bulls going the other way now. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Lynn kicks to Aldridge. Over Chandler. Aldridge can't get it to go.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation, the coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
I feel when you
Now,
turn your
here's
alarm
Dunn.
off.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this
Just feel
one.
when it goes off on screen.
Goes up on the wing. Horford, no luck.
Their stroke has not been what they needed it to be, but looks like they're going to keep going to him.
In the corner, it's Lynn. From deep. Pittsburgh pulls it in. 1:29 left here in the third quarter. The drive by Booker. It's over Fournier. Again, the miss by Booker.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down
Oh.
when he is that open.
And Evan Fournier out of France, an instinctive offensive player, Greg.
Yeah,
Okay, long story short, I should have been screaming like
you can see some
now
similarities
instead of
in their
early.
games. Fournier possesses long-range shooting, but also able to handle and put pressure on the D with the dribble.
Outside, Green. Outside, Lynn. Over Dunn.
pull up 2.
And the Bulls with another miss.
He's trying to help him
Oh, well,
add
they're
to
up
this
7.
lead, but he just can't find his touch.
Here's Livingston.
I'm
Green
quite sure
against
why I
Horford.
passed it down there.
On
John
the
can't
wing,
shoot
Booker.
threes in 2K anyway. Like, he has to be wide open.
Horford sets a screen
You
to
simply
Booker.
just breathe on him.
They need this one.
He won't make it.
Drains the three-pointer. Booker's got 9.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
From deep, Green. The
Oh,
basket good off the assist from
My
Lynn. That's
goodness.
now 8 points for Draymond Green.
Oh, he keeps getting more consistent on the catch and shoot. That one very much in rhythm.
Pick by Horford. Dunn kicks to Livingston. Goes up to the stripe. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Great awareness of the clock to end the quarter.
I like that. Even though he's in a hurry, he still remains under control.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
You gotta respect that shot. You
Chicago,
can't even
they're
read
up by
back in
5.
jerseys.
And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And now let's take a
Little
listen
call,
to
11-point
Steve
momentum
Van Gundy
swing.
in a recent huddle.
Go from up 5 down 6.
All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play.
I think Bulls win by
On the
4.
court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. Jeremy Lin is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Green. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Aldridge in at the 5 down low. They kick it out to Green. Aldridge a screen. Chandler with the steal. Here's the break. With his first shot attempt, Dunn misses. The Bulls leading by 5. Here's Fournier, buried from 15
Basically,
feet
you don't
out.
want
Fournier
you don't want
is
Chris Dunn taking
going
any
to
shots
the
at
first
all.
basket of the period
For whatever
for
reason,
the Bulls.
2K does not give him any respect. Just if it's not a wide open layup, he is
here's
most
Dunn.
likely not going to
Horford
hit
with the
it.
screen on Lynn. Dunn kicks to Horford from downtown. It's all in by the Bulls. Covington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Lynn.
If they hit a 3, I think that'll force a timeout.
Aldridge a screen. Back to Covington. 3-pointer. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Chandler's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Now, this has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
Chandler is screen. There's the pick. Livingston with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dunn. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. The Bulls leading by 7. Covington dishes to Green. Tries yet again. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Horford. For Pittsburgh, they've gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. He's all alone. Booker pulls it in. Pittsburgh shooting about 33%.
These
Not
last
happy with the play on that
possessions,
end.
good grief.
1:53 left in the 4th. Dunn kicks to Booker. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 5 from the
3
field here in the
possessions.
4th. A lot of misses, just the one made.
Oh, and one Jeremy Lin.
The concentration
Get it.
of Lin there just
Get it.
doesn't get rattled on his shot when the D whacks it.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh.
10-point lead, call a timeout.
1:41 left here in the 4th quarter.
Classic 2K.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Draymond Green.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block.
How are they going to score
tonight.
15
They've
points in
been able
less
to
than 2
lean
minutes?
on his
So
scoring in the paint.
I'm convinced the
and if
Bulls won.
nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option
like,
on
you need
every
Booker to
possession.
go off.
Coming into this game, he had been having a tough stretch. We all know that. But
And they're not playing traps, so
he's packing
should be
his
fine
best,
for
and I think
another
it's
2
safe to say
possessions.
that slump is over. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy told the team. He told them that for now, they have to back off at the three-point line. He said, we don't have to just shoot threes. Let's get the ball in tight for some high-percentage looks inside the paint. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Classic LMAO.
Pittsburgh trails by 7.
not completely over, but it's getting close.
Yeah, we know some crazy stuff happens out there, but everything would have to go their way for them to finish this off.
Look at that great help defense.
Horford with the
They're making
screen
sure
on
Booker
lane.
stays contested.
5 to shoot. Done. That one, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Fournier against Booker. Aldridge left side. Over Chandler. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Bulls lead by 9.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
At this point, it's just icing on the cake. Terrific run, closes it out.
Well, we got the blowout benches going.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Offensive rebound. Grant. That's good.
Love the grit on the offensive glass. Those are just effort points.
This
Now
game
the
is
Bulls
over.
with it. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. LeVert the pass to Robinson. Augustine against James. To the paint. Here's
Well.
Aldridge. Pittsburgh pulls
Drive
it
home
in.
safe, Chicago.
Good
8 beat.
interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and
Booker dropped 36. Dunn and Chandler with the Kevin Love stat lines, but 12 assists from one and 15 boards from the other. Horford with 15 and 12, and Livingston actually having a decent game for once. Booker went 5 for 13. Horford went 2 for 9. Good grief. Pretty even from the Bulls. Draymond with 24 and 24. LMAO with 24 and 18. Did have that one nice block though against Chris Dunn of all people. Jeremy Lin with 21. Fournier with 18 and 12. Then Kobe with 18 boards, goes 9 assists. Wow, Draymond actually did make 2 threes in a game. I'm honestly scared about that. Shot chart, pretty much standard. Everyone's going through the paint. You might have a couple threes sprinkled in. Dang, they doubled them in rebounds.